Good afternoon and welcome one and all. You join us for this 10-over match between Sri Lanka and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Great information there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Sri Lanka win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Keepers!
Immediately underway with some runs.
They'll get at least one.
Keepers!
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait!
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Ballers end.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. Sri Lanka are 5 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Big edge! Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no runs scored. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Catch it.
That just drifted down leg side. Picked up really early and just flicked that off. Raced away. Nothing the fielders could do.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
End of the over, 7 off it. Sri Lanka are 23 for none.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yup. Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
15 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 38 for none.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Catch.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The silver is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Catch it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
In the air. looks to be landing safely.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Catch!
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 55 for 1.
Some adjustments to the field. Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder.
Just managed to get the bat on it. Very late with the shot.
Yep, yep.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Sri Lanka seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's 7 for 1. Gone! Played all around it.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Catch it!
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Wait there. Yup.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Waiting. Yup.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Keepers. Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Loud shout. Maybe looked a little high. Worthwhile reviewing this, I think.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there.
A brilliant decision to review. They bat on.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 77 for 2. Patel into the attack now from the south end.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Well, he can't fault that. That shot, nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Caught. Gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option. Big shout. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 108 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Got all of it, and for 6.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yep. No!
Comfortable single if they take it.
Hit that well off the back foot but couldn't beat the field.
Catch! Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already,
No!
it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Nice shot.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. That's right off the meat of the bat.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Super piece of timing.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Oh my word, what a catch. The hang time on that one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Catch it.
Super shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Catch.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Immaculate timing there.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Time that brilliantly.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Going with pace now.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a very foolish throw. No chance for run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
Misses everything.
just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. India are 101 for 2. Going with spin now. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Massive chance.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you're likely to witness. A class above.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.